Hey Penguin Random House, welcome to my home in Brooklyn. Let's go check out my bookshelf. I'm Alex Hill. I'm the Director of Corporate Communications at Penguin Random House. This is my apartment in Prospect Heights, Brooklyn. I live here with my cat, Bo, and my boyfriend, and this is our bookshelf. When we first moved in, we had this wonderful blank wall to play with, and at least I knew from the get-go that I really wanted it to be a bookshelf because I wanted a place in my home that would be a monument to books and literature and publishing, and seeing all these titles would just bring me such joy every day. There is a method to this madness, at least to me. I like to think of it having different genres, different moments in my life of why it was put together this way. For the center section of the bookshelf, I really wanted to highlight books and covers that had a really visually compelling spine. You'll see a lot of bright colors and patterns. In particular, such a fun age in the female persuasion, and I love how together there's this really fun contrast that is dead center, not only on the bookshelf, but the room. There's really an all-star lineup on this shelf, but I wanna pull out Interior Chinatown by Charles Yu. I actually read this as part of a PRH employee book club, and so having the chance to talk through this novel with my colleagues made it all that more special because I've never read a novel structured as a screenplay, and I thought that was so engaging, and it made it really fast-paced, and I truly couldn't put it down. I felt like I was, binge watching a show, but even better, it's a book. When we were putting together this side of the bookshelf, this turned into the nature plant area, mostly because of this really leafy, viney plant we have dangling down. And so I picked books that had a lot of greens and blues and earth tones in them, so it creates kind of like a jungle rainforest effect. A lot of animal figurines have made a home here as well. We have an elephant and a tiger and this little giraffe just hanging out on the ledge down here. I got this giraffe at a flea market in Nolita when I first moved to New York. So I've had it for about 5 years, and he has a little ear missing because he has fallen before. After books, probably where I enjoy spending my money is on useless figurines and knickknacks, and so you'll see them all interspersed throughout the bookshelf. They are mostly from different travels, so it's really nice to look up and see little mementos from trips and vacations. I was told this is a Star Wars figure. It means something. I've never seen Star Wars. So I'm gonna reach through the fours for a second. Nobody will tell you this but me. This book is best called A Conversation with Her Grandmother, who unfortunately has passed away. And I was reading this in March of 2020, and in a moment when we couldn't be with our family, turning to this and sharing this connection she had with this wonderful individual, it brought me so much joy and light, and honestly, it's the best book ever, I think. It's so well written, it's so fun. The personalities of these two women and other women and their family just shine through, and I truly can't recommend it enough. Picking a favorite author would be basically impossible, but someone who's really vying for that role in my life is Maggie O'Farrell. Maggie is everything to me, literary. I have loved every single thing she's published, from I Am to Hamnet to The Marriage Portrait. I think the way she's able to capture the human existence and just imbue it with such masterful writing is once in a lifetime. So definitely check it out. Here we have the cookbook section. I would say this is the most grabbed and used shelf of the whole setup because I love to cook, love to bake. The most used one is Eating Out Loud. I apologize to Eden because the pages in here are so dirty, but I think that's a mark of love. It is tabbed, it is annotated, it is filthy with beautiful crumbs and memories. I have served many a dinner party from this book, and it is just so yummy. So if you look at the whole bookshelf and you see this one, this is the nonfiction piece. I do tend to read fiction a little bit more, and the bulk of these are actually memoirs by different comedians. There's even 2 copies of Bossy Pants by Tina Fey because, of course, I am in my late 20s. So this is a fun, happy shelf. Okay, the Nickel Boys. I don't know what I can say about Colson Whitehead that already hasn't been said about Colson Whitehead. I think He's a genius, and everything I've read by him has just been incredible. But The Nickel Boys, this was hands down my favorite book I read the year it was published. It is so moving, such an important story, and it's truly just a masterpiece. The night I finished reading this, I had to go to a work event, and he was actually there, and I was just fangirling so hard I couldn't even say anything. It has been such a perk working for a publisher to have opportunities to run into these literary icons that you adore and you revere just in the hallway on the way to your office or the restroom. It's crazy. All right, thank you so much for coming. It's been so fun showing you around my bookcase and all my books. Have a great day. Bye.